You know, in my days, meetings were straightforward. You walked in, said your piece, and walked out. None of this Scrum nonsense.
Dad, this isn't just any meeting, it's a Scrum. It's about agile methodologies and, oh, never mind. Daphne, where are we on the current sprint's goals?
Well, Dr. Crane, or should I say Scrum Master Fraiser, we've completed the user stories for the radio station's new app, but there's a slight blocker in the design phase. Roz can't decide on the color palette.
Woof.
Eddie, always on the dot when it's about wrapping up. All right, let's expedite the design decision. Maybe Niles can weigh in. He's always had an eye for aesthetics.
That brother of yours, always with the finer details. Back in the force, we made decisions on the fly. No dilly-dallying.
I've heard Niles speak about the psychology of colors. Maybe we could get him to join the next Scrum. And about that blocker, if Roz is unsure, perhaps we can A/B test the color palettes? Let the listeners decide.
Excellent idea, Daphne. We'll A/B test it. It's an agile approach after all, and yes, we'll get Niles in. But for now, let's wrap this up. Eddie seems restless, and frankly, so am I.
Woof, woof.
Finally, just remember, back in my day, decisions were quicker. But I suppose there's some merit to this Scrum thing. All right, off you go. And Eddie, you better not be thinking of chasing that mailman again.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Crane. Eddie has been quite the gentleman lately. Now let's adjourn and see if this agile approach bears fruit. And Dr. Crane, perhaps a little less psychology next time and a bit more decisiveness?
Duly noted, Daphne. Until our next Scrum, let's keep the radio waves alive and the blockers minimal. And Dad, maybe you can share some of your quick decision-making tactics next time. Might help expedite things.
I'll think about it, Fraiser. But for now, let's get Eddie his walk. And remember, no mailman chasing.